Hello, everyone, and good evening. We are gathered here today to celebrate the marriage of Justine Quinn Gulia and Skyler Clark Christensen, and to join them in holy matrimony.
Said, we're going to have this wedding in Italy. And I said, well, that'd be great. I'm thinking 10, 15 people. And I said, how many invitations are you going to send out? And he goes, about 100. And I said, well, how many are going to actually be there? And he goes, about 100. And I was like, okay, well, we'll see. And sure enough, we have 100 people here.
This is not a wedding full of casual encounters and obligatory invitations. You have each played a significant role in their journey up until this point and leading to this very, very moment. You have shaped them into the beautiful people that they are today. Elementary and high school friends, college sorority sisters, dental school classmates, and beloved family. You have been asked here today to support Justine and Skyler as they commit to their most meaningful relationship yet. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging of all human relationships. I have found that success in marriage means many things. It means being quick to forgive. It means committing to personal growth for the betterment of your significant other over yourself. Marriage is pure selflessness in every sense of the word. It is messy and imperfect, but above all else, I truly believe it's God's most significant gift that He gives us.
From the bottom of our hearts, thank you all for being here.
It's hard enough getting to Italy, but of course Justine picks the top of a cliff to bring us all to. So thanks for climbing the stairs and traveling through Italian strikes. And we appreciate y'all making the trek out here.
Obviously, there is one person who is not here and whose absence is deeply felt, my dad. When anyone asked us throughout this process why Italy, I told them, well, because of my dad. My dad's family is from Italy. They're from Naples and Sicily. And so Italy has always been just a magical place to me and a very important part of who I am.
As many of you know, our dad unexpectedly passed away 7 months ago today. He should be standing up here with me tonight, giving a speech about his firstborn daughter and her new husband. He wouldn't have missed this for the world.
Although the pain of his absence cannot be put into words, we know that he is with us here today, in spirit and in our hearts. I am certain that Joe is blown away by the attention to detail. And of course, in true meticulous Joe form, the exact planned fashion elements in this beautiful wedding.
If you remember, Joe made a career in fashion merchandise. Started at Macy's, and he culminated with a career in the management team with Ralph Lauren. How many people have seen this color chart? Yeah. This has Joe's DNA all over it. So, throughout the weekend, if you see anyone wearing these colors, and if you see Skyler with his custom fitted Ralph Lauren tuxedo with the little dimple in the bow tie, we'll know that Joe is present.
Most importantly, each of us who knew Joe know how much he loved both Justine and Skyler. And more importantly, we know how much he loved them together.
My dad was the most selfless person I have ever known. That was actually my favorite thing about him. And so much so that I knew that I would choose Skyler to be my husband is because he reminds me of my dad so much in that way. There's one big thing in particular that I know about my dad that's really helped me push through the last few months. He would want us to live, not just exist, but to truly live. I feel like a part of me died with him, but a part of me lives more fully because of him. And for that, we are very grateful. That is what we ask of you tonight in his honor and for the rest of your lives moving forward. May you never take a single day that you are given for granted. May you show and tell the ones you love just how much you love them. Open the good bottle of Italian wine. Burn the candle you've been saving. Eat the pasta. And of course, go to Italy with the people you love when you're invited.
As many of you might already know, when Skyler, this is something I really admire about him, when Skyler says he's going to do something, he's determined. He loved to play baseball, and when he moved into high school, gets a lot more competitive. There's 4 classes, and it's like, well, he was okay at baseball, but he wasn't like really, really good at baseball. So Michelle and I were like, hey, do you have a plan B? Because like, if thought about, he was into music and a bunch of other things. It's like, we didn't want to let him get disappointed. And he looked at us and went, I'm playing baseball. And his senior year, he was an integral piece. He was the number 2 batter. I think he started every game, and they won the state championship. So then fast forward a few years, and he gets to the beginning of his senior year, and he's applying to dental schools. He was getting a lot of things coming back saying, sorry, thanks for applying, but no. And Michelle and I are like, okay, hey, Skyler, if the dental school thing doesn't work out, you got a plan B, because what are you going to do? You ought to get a resume. We're trying to push him on doing that. He looked at us and went, I am going to dental school. 4 years later, he graduates from dental school. And in Fort Collins, they have this thing called Tour de Fat. It's a big parade. People get dressed up crazy. And Skyler said, hey, I'm going to bring some of my dental school friends up here. Justine was there. And I said, hey, this is Justine. She's very impressive. And Skyler literally said, well, I think you're going to be seeing a lot more of her. And I stopped, and I know how determined he is. And I go, is she the one? And he goes, yeah, I think so. And so here's the deal, Justine. You're plan A. There is no plan B. There never was a plan B. There never will be a plan B. We're all going to go plan A. So my toast, here's to plan A.